Hi, I'm Dr. Judith Briles, and thanks for looking at my video. On it, you'll see clips from several programs, general sessions, as well as workshops. As an author of 20 books, there's a lot of material to cover. You could be looking at the confidence factor, turning cosmic gooses into golden eggs, changing conflict to collaboration, becoming sabotage savvy in the new millennium, smart money moves for you or for your family, and thriving with change when change isn't an option. And last but certainly not least, Communication 101. The first clip is a story that I often use to open up a conference, especially a conference that has a lot of women. It's fun, humorous, and true. Get a cup of coffee, you'll enjoy it. It's an event that happened in my life a long time ago. And as I look out below these lights and I see a few of you in your faces, I know that you have also shared that event. And that event was the Big 4-0. Now, I have two daughters. Today they're in their 30s, 35 and 31. And my youngest daughter called me and said, "Mom, we have a great surprise for you. We can hardly wait to tell you about it. Shelley and I are going to take you out to dinner, and we'll tell you all about it." Well, I like surprises, especially when they're connected with a birthday. It usually means it's a decent and a good surprise, not like when some prizes that kids can deliver to you. And so we went out to dinner, and Cheryl, who is the boldest, bravest child of mine, said, "Mom, you're in front of a lot of people. You're on TV. You need some help. You've got to do something about your face. You're getting old. Shelley and I have pooled our resources, and we're going to get you a makeover. We're going to send you for a brand new makeup." You see, my idea about makeup was lipstick. And if you put a coat on in the morning, that was good enough unless you went out in the evening and it got another coat. Otherwise, tomorrow was another day. And the kid said, "No, you need a little help." And then my oldest daughter, who is not the boldest, bravest of the two, but she is absolutely the most opinionated. Do any of you have kids like mine? Ah, good. And Shelley said, "Well, now that you're going to do something about your face, don't you think you should do something about the mop you carry around on top of your head?" Now, before hormone replacement therapy, my hair was so curly that back when curly was not in, we used to wear our hair very long because it would weight it. And then we would put it on top of our hair. And if we decided that we wanted to put it down, I can see heads a nodding. If we decided we wanted to put it down, we used to take empty orange juice cans and uncurl it. Look at us nodding. How many of you did that? A lot. And if that didn't work, what did we do? We ironed our hair. In fact, I remember going into surgery one time the night before. I had flopped the whole mop on top of the ironing board, and I was straightening it before I went into the OR. Well, she said, "You need some help." So the second part of their gift was the hairstyling. So with the new birthday, the Big 4-0, the new face, the new hairdo, I was invited to speak in the Pacific Northwest. Seattle was my destination. My second book had just come out, and I went up there. Arrived at the airport, there was a man to meet me. His name was Thomas, and as he drove me to the place where we'd be speaking, and we made some changes during the day, that he then took me to the hotel, and he said to me, "What time should I pick you up in the morning?" And I said, "Well, we're all ready to go. The program starts at 9 o'clock. How about 8:15? And then I said, "Wait a minute, Thomas, and those of you who have been to Seattle know that it is one of America's finest walking cities." I said, "Don't pick me up, I'll walk." And Thomas said, "No, my job is to get you there on time. I'll pick you up 8:15. So the evening passed. I got up, did the face, did the hair, got all dressed, was downstairs promptly at 8:15. And there he was. He had his hand on the back door of the car, waiting for me to enter in. And I got in, and he closed the door, came around, and we drove 3.5 blocks to our destination. He stops in front of the main entrance, comes around, opens the door, offers me his hand again, and I take it as I go to move out of the car, and I'm finding I'm not moving. In fact, I appear to be stuck. And I'm thinking, did he stop in front of wet cement? Am I standing in gum, wads of bubble gum? Well, Thomas still has my hand, and I notice that he is now looking at the ground. And as I follow his vision on down, my first thought became, thank God they were clean. Because you see, when I got up that morning and did the face and the hairdo and I opened up my brand new pantyhose package, I was sure that Inspector number 32 had played a little trick on me.